Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Riverside for this afternoon's contest between the Old Forge Blue Devils and the Riverside Vikings. Matinee affair: Dante Lucarelli, Sean Donovan, John Gilio, Michael DiGregorio, Mario Simone, the starters for Old Forge. In the meantime, for Riverside, Brandon Reed, Michael Rickard, Tom Monahan, Frankie Antonacci, and Cross Mercado get the start. This game went to overtime last time at Old Forge, and we're expecting another very good ball game here today. The JV game was intense, going Old Forge's way, and now let's see what we got here this afternoon. So Mike Amory inside between both guys. It'll be Old Forge basketball to start things out. That ball is kicked away there by Riverside. So Riverside, knowing what close games are all about, they win a tight one against Holy Cross. They win a tight one against Mid-Valley. They go to overtime against Elk Lake. It has been that kind of season, and, of course, the one against Old Forge. So that type of season here for the Vikings, that they are playing in a lot of tight ball games, and they're pretty seasoned here in the midway point of February with knowing how to play and a nerve-wracking kind of game. So Old Forge looks to throw things in early. We get a quick travel. Officials with masks, the players with masks, and the fans in attendance with masks here at Riverside. Frankie Antonacci with the basketball. Looking to get rid of it. Finally gets it back over to Brandon Reed, who has played some really good basketball. Guarded so tightly, and he got rid of one guy, but that bounces back out. So nice defense there by Mario Simone. Wide open on the other end there for Old Forge goes John Gilio, the 6'3" senior. 2-0 honey here at this point. So Riverside, we're a little more than a minute into this ball game. Cross Mercado, who could do a little bit inside, outside, a little fakey, but he can't finish there on the left-hand side. Upset with himself as he had the proper move. And outside, downtown, Sean Donovan. 5-0 go the Blue Devils at Old Forge. Here's Brandon Reed now with the basketball. Kicks it out. Antonacci for the three ball. We might even get a score up here. Forgot I was on scoreboard duty there for a second. Sorry about that. It's 5-0 Old Forge. Michael Richard, that's way off. Over on the left-hand side, Lucarelli with the rebound. Here comes Old Forge back on the offensive set. DiGregorio will move the ball around. Lucarelli looking. Donovan already hit that one tray. J.J. Thomas is yelling out the commands here for Old Forge for Jared Yanello. Outside ball game, Old Forge off the front of the rim. Simone. Now Riverside will come back the other way. 5:40 on the clock. We are in quarter number one, and Brandon Reed gets hip checked over there by Simone. That'll be the first foul of the afternoon at the 5:37 mark. Appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show on YouTube, on Roku, on Apple TV, on the Boxcast app, on Periscope, and on Facebook Live. Brandon Reed now with the basketball. Mercado trying to get something in there. He floats over the lane and gets the bucket. So the first points of the afternoon, 5-2 is the score, and we'll get a foul on Rickard. So Mike Amory pretty busy over there with the whistle. And of course,
number 12 on the person, Michael Rickard, his first, team first.
Veteran officiating crew here this afternoon. Paul Brennan, the superintendent, watching on over there as you see him. Got the suit coat and the tie even on a Saturday afternoon. He's not fooling around. So back comes the Blue Devils of Old Forge in a half-court set. Rick Notary and Pete Sula over there on the bench. Dr. Pete Sula, that is, for J.J. Thomas and the Old Forge Blue Devils. Movement. Good bucket, Old Forge. DiGregorio pounds that one. 7-2 is the score. Let's see if Michael Rickert can get something going here. Brandon Reed is guarded like with a blanket over him. That's Simone. Reed tries to get a little separation there. Back over to Antonacci. Physical play. Antonacci scores. Oh, Frankie rolls that one over on the side pocket. 4:25 on the clock. Remember, we'll get a media timeout that they call it, really kind of like a mask break for the players, right under that 4-minute mark in every quarter. So just in case you're wondering, listen, we take timeouts for audio during timeouts, quarter breaks, and halftime. So again, if the audio is down, it's only because of music on YouTube and musical rights. Got to follow the laws of where we're at here on our format. So again, just so you're aware, if you're first time joining us, audio timeouts. Lucarelli tries to get the tray. That'll go out of bounds. 3:50 on the clock. Nothing so far here for the media timeout. They're going to find it, follow it, do it. Yes. All right, here comes our mask timeout with 3:50 to go. Cheerleaders come out. You'll hear them. But otherwise, we will take an audio timeout. Well, we're back and ready to go here as we have that little mask timeout. I want to thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store, platinum sponsor, Pond La Hockey. They're also a platinum sponsor here inside the gymnasium at Riverside. So there's 3:50 on the clock, and it is Old Forge with a 7-4 lead here on the road. One team foul apiece. Antonacci comes over. Rickert looks around. Todd Monahan, who does a lot of cleanup duty down low. And Cross Mercado, who brings a little different element here to this Riverside team. We'll see Godleski, we're sure, shortly here in this lineup here for Riverside. Rickert with the basketball. Kicks it over. Mercado. Back over. Rickert from the elbow. Gets the roll. 7-6. A typical Old Forge Riverside ball game here. 3:14 to go. Coming down here. DiGregorio lost a handle. Brandon Reed will come down, guarded tightly. Reed gets rid of it. Monahan had an open spot, gave a little good look, but they're going to say foul on the floor. So Mike Amer makes the call over there.
Giulio, number 15, first person.
So Giulio in the foul. That's 2 fouls for Old Forge. Rickert, long distance, can't finish. Todd Monahan on the hustle. It's going the other way. So the Blue Devils will get it inbound here as Riverside now puts on some full court pressure. Mercado will face Lucarelli there defensively. .247 on the clock. We are in the first quarter. Long distance, Lucarelli short. Mercado comes up with it. Mercado gets it over to Brandon Reed. Always a good thing to have the ball in his hands. Brandon Reed, quick crossover, kicks it out. Monahan had a quick look, didn't take it. Now coming back over to Mercado, and they'll try to be patient, down one, seeing if they could get their first lead of the ball game. Trailed by 5-0 and 7-2. Reed gets bodied up, and that'll be a foul on the floor, the third foul here for Old Forge. Team foul, that is.
Number 24 is Simone, second person.
So that's 2 fouls on Simone, 5'8" junior. Mercado's left wide open on the opposite side right now. Now they'll guard him a little bit. Todd Monahan gets the ball down low. Can't get anybody up in the air, so Brandon Reed will get the ball now. Exactly 2 minutes here in first quarter. Brandon Reed driving, kicking. Mercado jumps in lefty. He scores it. And a Viking lead, 8-7. Thank you so much for joining us here on the John Mendola Show Network on YouTube, on the Boxcast app, on Roku, Apple TV, Periscope, and Facebook Live. Outside bomb doesn't go. Michael Rickard will try to hustle that as Lucarelli got over there, but he was out of bounds before he bounced it off of Rickard. 1:37 on the clock. 8-7. The Vikings lead the Blue Devils here this afternoon, the day before Valentine's Day. Rickard stopping, almost a pop and couldn't finish. Todd Monahan ripped that out of the hands, and Mercado can't get it. Monahan still battling, but a great rebound there by Sean Donovan, and then it goes out of bounds right near the Old Forge bench. Aiden Davitt will check in here for Old Forge. So Davitt is in. And he's got the basketball. Lucarelli, jumper. That rims out, ripped there by Antonacci, and then it goes out of bounds. It'll be Old Riverside basketball. So great hustle by Davitt. Mike Amory, the official, right there. And Hawkeye that one. 1:06 on the clock in quarter number one. Reminder, audio timeouts during breaks in the quarter, timeouts on the floor, and halftime. So don't adjust your audio. That's what we have going because of the YouTube restrictions with audio. Monahan drives, kicks back out. Riverside being patient, but credit to Old Forge. Man, they're playing tough defense. How about that? Quick pass by Brandon Reed, and he gets fouled. Monahan down low. So Brandon Reed looked like he was going to take it. Darted a pass down to Monahan, and we got a foul down low. That'll be the fourth team foul. And that will go against Davitt. Free throw does not go.
Number 11, Josh Godleski.
Godleski checks in here for Riverside. Michael Rickard will take a break with 41.6 seconds to go here in quarter number one. Monahan hits it. Goes down 9-7. 40 seconds on the clock. Old Forge is trailing by 2. Tyler Pepsin in the ball game. It's actually, the foul went against Pepsin. Did not go against Davitt. So Pepsin gets his first foul. 22 seconds. Old Forge looking for that one shot. Tyler played pretty darn tough at the JV game. He's back here for the varsity game, ready to go. Di Gregorio with the basketball. 8 seconds on it. Trying to be patient. 5 seconds now on the clock. Antonacci right in his grill. They're coming the other way, shooting a long ball. That's not going to make it, and the clock will run out as Donovan's shot does not make it. 9-7 after one. We're going to quarter number 2. Viking cheerleaders coming out, and then we'll take a quick audio timeout for quarter number 2. All right, we're back here, quarter number 2, the John Mendola Show Network. 9-7 is the score. The Vikings in front. Godleski will take the point here as Mercado comes out. Oh, Godleski, and he kicks it back out. Thought he should have went in for the shot. Now coming the other way, Pepsin, lightning fast, unable to finish there. Rebound, ball on the ground. It goes back over to Reed. Reed will try to push the pace. 1-on-2, Reed high off the glass. Brandon Reed scored backyard basketball. Now the pace coming back the other way for Old Forge. That's off the mark there by Pepsin. Brandon Reed now. Totally different look than we had in the first quarter. Plenty of looks, but it's only a 30-second spurt here. Will we see a little faster pace here? Brandon Reed, Pepsin tries to guard him, gets rid of it. Godleski, southpaw, jinx nothing. Didn't get it. Brandon Reed, scrappy do. So Reed comes up with a bucket. Timeout on the floor. We got a timeout coming your way here on the John Mendola Show Network. 13-7, the Vikings.
30-second timeout, Blue Devils.
So a quick spurt here by Riverside. They lead 13-7 in the second quarter. 7:08 on the clock. So the first 45 seconds or so were pretty darn good for Riverside. Coming down, a foul on the floor as DiGregorio tried to get that one to go. Reed will be calling the foul, his first, team second.
Number 10, Brandon Reed. First person. Team second.
Old Forge now half-court offense. 6:54 on the clock. So we thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store, Pond Hockey, platinum sponsors here in the gymnasium at Riverside. Driver, DiGregorio got stuffings by Antonacci, and he says, hey, take this. He hits it off his leg. That's the old playground play. And Antonacci, good defense there, but a heady play there by DiGregorio. Lucarelli now, the quarterback, headed to Misericordia University. Try to play some foosball, mama. Lucarelli hanging in there, getting the bucket. 13-9, 6:27 on the clock, second quarter. Brandon Reed gets bodied up a little bit. Todd Monahan almost got that one. Tough because he knew he had to just float it the right way there. It didn't have any glass in the position that he was in. DiGregorio is a senior. He's 5'10". Pepsin, quick. Got a lot of pep in his step, so to speak. It shows his quickness, and this Old Forge team, very gritty. 13-9. Not going to quit, not going to go away. They kick it outside. Trey! Sean Donovan. So it's 13-12. Timeout on the floor. Take a quick audio timeout. 30-second timeout. And we'll be right back here on the John Mendola Show Network. .548 is on the clock. Riverside is leading by 1. What do you say in a 30-second timeout? Better be pretty efficient. Just calm down a little bit. Maybe just reset your group as Riverside has to try to get the offense flowing. And Reed, it's a travel call there. Had nowhere to throw that ball after he committed to jump in the air. That'll be Lucarelli with the basketball. Back over to Pepsin. Rickert will try to guard the quick Pepsin. Old Forge now working their offense. Lucarelli. Pepsin back outside. Donovan has a couple trays today. That one goes far off the rim. And jump ball. So Rickert got his hand in there with Pepsin. So it's Old Forge basketball. The arrow wasn't right. Mercado. Ball on the floor. Oh boy. Hope everybody's okay on this one. A body goes on the. Lucarelli's on the ground. Let's hope Lucarelli's okay here. He got hit pretty hard. Michael Rickert checking on him. Well, let's hope Dante Lucarelli's okay as the bodies did hit the floor there. We'll take a quick audio timeout and wish for the best for Dante. So Lucarelli gets up. That's good news for Old Forge. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. But, you know, you get bodies on the floor like that, everybody scrambling for the ball. Anything could happen. Somebody gets hit the wrong way or what have you. And tough play there. But Dante will sit out for just a little bit. There's 4:59 on the clock. We are in quarter number 2. Typical defensive affair between Riverside and Old Forge here this afternoon. Matinee in Taylor, Pennsylvania. Cross Mercado will try to drive in, spin around. Bounce pass Todd Monahan. A rip by Aiden Davitt. Now it is Pepsin, and Pepsin scores, and back go the Blue Devils of Old Forge, 14-13. Just what you'd expect. Antonacci now with the basketball, looking around. He's got a wide open Mercado. Try to drive the lane. He's guarded closely over there by number 15, Giglio. Now it's back over to Brandon Reed. 4:19 on the clock. Remember that media quote-unquote timeout / mask break is coming up here for the kids shortly. Reed, how? Thought it was going in. Monahan gets the rebound, kicks it out to Antonacci. 4:05 on the clock now. Antonacci with an extra move, and we're going to get a foul down low. So people are thinking, okay, is this a travel coming up? But Mike Amory says, no, we got a foul down low. It's going to go against Michael DiGregorio. Josh Godleski back into the ball game. So Giglio trying to make sure everybody's covered here. And it goes off Brandon Reed's leg. So kind of a quick pass there from Godleski, and it goes out of bounds. 1 second went off the clock. So coming up on the next timeout should be a quick timeout. But coming down is Old Forge, and they bang the lead here, 16-13. Got a warning there. Now, the table's supposed to alert the officials on that. 3:52 on the clock, but I'm not sure that that's a true timeout with a quick warning. So it's 16-13. Inside, outside, Michael Rickert, first bucket of the ball game, ties it up. So Rickert gets on the scoreboard. He had a similar game against Mid-Valley. They're playing tough defense. Then he got alive there in the second half and hit the game winner with 6.8 seconds to go and got the win against Mid-Valley. It is Donovan, tries another tray, can't get it. Rickert rips the rebound, 3:18 on the clock. Aniska saying, hey, let's get that open guy right now. Here's Rickert. Tries to carry that record and one. That'll fire you up. Michael Rickert hits that bucket and gets fouled. He'll head over to the charity stripe. 3-10 on the bucket.
Julio, 15-second personal.
We got the timeout coming. We're going to take it here. 6th team foul goes against Old Forge. Well, here we go. Back at it. 3:10 on the clock in quarter number 2. 18-16. Riverside retook the lead, and Michael Rickert is on the free throw line shooting one. So his second team foul on John Giglio. 16 fouls overall for Old Forge. And Rickert hits. So 19-16, 3-point advantage here for the Vikings. First game between these two went to overtime in the pizza capital of the world. Travel there by Pepson, one extra step in his pep. That's the pep and the step, and we will see Dante Lucarelli back on the floor. Great minutes there from Tyler Pepson, the sophomore guard, lightning quick. 3:04 on the clock. Michael Rickert now with the basketball. Going to be guarded by Davitt. Reed will dribble around. Reed looking for somebody, anybody. Godleski, southpaw. That's short. And ball popped around as Reed got in there. But a nice job as Matt Kukla is into the ball game here for Old Forge. Lucarelli high off the glass. He got robbed as it kicked back out. Waniska saying look for Brandon Reed, who should be open here. Michael Rickert, three ball going to be short. Monahan battling down there. Antonacci, ball on the ground. Antonacci shoots and scores. Frankie Antonacci, he'll mop up the floor. He'll wipe it up, whatever he's got to do. Clean up duty, 5-point Riverside lead here with 2:20 to go. 30-second timeout here by the Old Forge Blue Devils. All right, we got 2:20 on the clock. 21-16 is the score. We're in quarter number 2. Old Forge will inbound here. Valentine's Day tomorrow. We got all kind of snowstorms supposedly coming, a couple inches here and there. And we got a layup the other way. Nice job there by the Old Forge Blue Devils. Sean Donovan racked that up. Reed now with the basketball. He'll look around. Antonacci off the dribble. Got it to go. Oh, Frankie Antonacci. 23-18, buck 5-4 on the clock. The pizza capital of the world and the Riverside Vikings. Giglio kicks it out. They kick around back to Donovan. Back over to number 22, Michael Di Gregorio. Lucarelli, remember, he went down just a few minutes ago. He's back out there competing right now. Spacing, Giglio, top of the key, Brandon Reed, ripped rebound right there. He'll have the basketball. He'll try to bring it inside, see what he can do. Stops, pops, hits, Brandon Reed, backyard basketball. What sport's this kid the best at? He's just darn good in all of them. Donovan driving, and he'll get fouled over there by Antonacci. Nice smart play by Sean Donovan, taking it into the rack. That'll be the third team foul here against Riverside late in this first half. Triple ones on the scoreboard, and a 7-point lead. Because of restrictions, only the Riverside Viking cheerleaders are in attendance today, and of course limited amount of fans. Parents of both squads, but again, there's a limit, and try to follow every rule we possibly can. So we got 2 quick points here from Old Forge. Let me get them up there for you. It's 25-20, 1:03 here on the clock. Michael Ricker with the basketball. Half-court offense. It's going to be one shot. Is 4 mean 4 corners? That's what it looks like to me here. It's Josh Aniska saying spread it, spread it, spread it the best you could, and try to burn this clock here with a 5-point lead. Reed trying to draw contact, and he's rode over there. And Simone looks like he's going to be called on that foul. So they call it on Di Gregorio. That'll be his second and the 7th team foul.
Blue Devils 7.
46.1 seconds on the clock as Reed is at the free throw line. And he gets the shooter's roll. 26-20.
Vikings, 1 shot. Tyler Pepsin checks
Pepsin in.
for Blue Devils, number 2.
That one goes. Why didn't they change the scoreboard? It should be 27. Why do they have 26? I'll go with what the scoreboard has. There we go. We got it. They got 27 now, 27-20. I was wondering what they're holding their hat on there. 36 seconds on the clock, 27-20. It's a 1-touchdown football lead here for Riverside over Old Forge. A little trap over there. They go back over to the other side to Donovan. Remember, he's got 2 trays on the afternoon. Not 2 trays of pizza, which we could go for here when we talk Old Forge Riverside, but 2 trays from beyond the arc. 14 seconds here on the clock. First half coming to a close. Trying to be patient. Lucarelli back over almost the steal. They go to the corner pocket. Pepsin can't hit. Reed, 2 seconds, going to run, and he's going to right out the front of the rim. We'll go to quarter number 3. Coming up, 27-20 the score. Audio timeout for a halftime. We will be back for the second half. Very defensive played basketball game. We'll be right back. We're back at Riverside for quarter number 3 here in the John Mendola Show Network. We appreciate you joining us this afternoon here on YouTube, on the Boxcast app, on Roku, on Apple TV, on Facebook, and on Periscope. 27-20 is the score. Riverside leads. They have the basketball. Cross Mercado has it, and they call travel. That was the right call. Right in front of the official. So 5 seconds go by, and Old Forge is down just one more cut than a half a tray of pizza in the pizza capital of the world against the Vikings of Riverside here in Taylor. First game went to overtime a couple of weeks ago. Corner pocket goodie, Mario Simone.
Number 24, Mario Simone,
27-23 now. Kicking around, Antonacci will drive, patiently waits, and gets the roll.
Riverside Sprint, Antonacci.
29-23, 7-19. Go around the back, they go the other way. Di Gregorio back over to his buddy. Rip rebound Mercado as Simone's shot is off the mark. Here comes Reed now. Trying to look around, see if Riverside could finish. Good little poke check there by number 22, Di Gregorio from behind to get that ball free. Tough to do against a fast Reed, but Di Gregorio got some speed in his own right. 5'10" senior. Old Forge trails by 6. Lucarelli trying to go against Mercado. Lucarelli high off the glass, doesn't get the roll. Tipped away over there by Antonacci. Lucarelli will try it again, and he gets fouled by Frankie Antonacci. Will head over to the free throw line. 6:32 on the clock. So that first team foul will go against Riverside here in the third quarter. Little matinee affair. Plenty of time to go out for some dinner tonight with your loved one, or maybe tomorrow. This is that first free throw. That's a violation against Riverside. Antonacci got his little tootsie toe in there a little quick.
Lucarelli, one shot.
Official eyeballed that. I saw it as well. So it was the right call. And that one doesn't go. So 29-23. Lucarelli struggled there from the free throw line. Mercado's got a wide open tray, doesn't take it. Giglio guarding him. Frankie Antonacci, 3-ball. Doesn't make it. Rebound Giglio, and it's coming the other side. Now they get it into the hands of Di Gregorio, and nifty play by Di Gregorio. 29-25, 6 minutes exactly here in the third quarter. Michael Rickert with the basketball. J.J. Thomas, Rick Notary, and Dr. Pete Sula on the bench today for Old Forge. Kick it over Antonacci. Dribble out Michael Rickert for the 3-ball. That one off the rim, and Giglio comes up with the rebound. Down the other side. Now the Blue Devils looking to see what they could do here at their half-court offense. Get it in the hands of Mario Simone. Back over to number 22, Di Gregorio. 5:29 on the clock. Simone over to Lucarelli. Mercado guarding him. Lucarelli in your face. So Dante Lucarelli misses 3 free throws, but he hits the 3-point bucket. 29-28. This thing just as interesting as you would expect. 30-second timeout here. And we'll hear a little cheer here for the Riverside Lady Vikes. I want to thank our sponsors here, including the parents of the class of 2021. Gold sponsor, J.D. Joe's Precision Construction, SNF. course, our platinum sponsors, Gahan Auto and Platinum Construction. And People's Security Bank also helping us out here at the gymnasium here in Taylor. John Mendola Show Network on YouTube, on Facebook Live, on the Boxcast app, Roku, Apple TV, and Periscope. So Coach Aniska frustrated. His two top-notch seniors, Reed and Rickard, weren't on the right page there. And hey, sometimes that stuff happens. That's a rare situation for those two not to be on the same page. So you just take your lumps. But when the game's 29-28, you get a little worried here as this game could go back Old Forge's way. Riverside has had some command, for the last 7 or 8 points. But now Old Forge has battled back here to start the third. Jumper, goody, and an Old Forge Blue Devil lead, 30-29. 4:34 on the clock. Giglio finds himself on the floor for a second. Michael Rickard turn around. Michael Rickard short. Cross Mercado comes up with it. Back out to Rickard. As Mercado will try to get a pick over there. He's got a 1-on-2. And now we got a foul down low. Foul goes against Donovan.
Donovan, number 11 on the person, his first.
One team foul apiece. One team foul apiece. Inbound to Antonacci. Reed. Rickard downtown. Michael Rickard lighting it up. 32-30 with 4:07 on the clock. And now we'll get a body foul by Rickard. Heady play. Mario Simone drawing contact. Simone does what he's supposed to do there. And the body foul is on the floor. 2 team fouls for Riverside. They inbound to Giglio. Quick pass. Down low, Lucarelli's open, tried to get it up, and Mercado will be called with a foul. Cross Mercado with a foul. He's not shooting. So you saw Mike Amory chat over there with Paul, other official. Down low, Lucarelli. Oh, he got the roll. 32 apiece, 3:48 on the clock. Oh, we got a little afternoon delight for you here. Watching this ball game, this is some good basketball. Reed can't get the roll, tipped away by Lucarelli, and Old Forge gets the rebound, looking to capitalize and retake the lead here this afternoon. Old Forge, corner pocket, score it! Sean Donovan, light it up. 35-32. Old Forge in front. Antonacci with the basketball. Reed trying to break free. They're all over him. Todd Monahan. Mercado. Godleski's looking to get back in his ball game here. Antonacci back over to Michael Rickard. Rickard guarded closely, but will get a foul on the floor. Sean Donovan, his second foul in just a couple of minutes here, and his second foul overall. Media/mask timeout coming. 2:50 on the clock. We'll take that audio timeout. Be right back. 35-32 the score. Old Forge leads Riverside. 2:50 on the clock. We are in the third quarter. John Madola Show Network, thank you. Gahan Auto Store, Pond La Hockey, Dante Lucarelli. He's a Steeler. Lucarelli. I'd say we're headed to the mall, kid, but they're almost all closed. 37-32. Inside ball game, knocked away there by Old Forge. 5-point lead. What a swing here for Old Forge as Riverside looked like they were in command. Weren't they up a touchdown, 27-20? Old Forge has fought all the way back, and now they lead by 5 here in the third quarter. Antonacci with the basketball. Going against Lucarelli. Stops, spins around. Todd Monahan hasn't taken many shots today. 1 or 2. Monahan, sometimes he comes up clutch. Bodied up there by Giglio. Rickard can't find the hole. 2:10 on the clock. Great opportunity here for Old Forge, leading by 5. Could go to 7 or 8 here on this possession. Corner pocket, short. And a foul will come in by Giglio as just an aggressive play there. It went for that rebound and ended up getting Rickard in his way. So it'll be the third foul for Giglio and the third team foul overall here for Old Forge. 1:58 on the clock. Thank Gahan Auto Store, Pond La Hockey, our platinum sponsors here. And, of course, our gold sponsors, Judy Joe's, Precision Construction, SNF, People's Security Bank, and the parents of the class of 2021. Of course, the John Madola Show, always driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Brandon Reed, floater, no go. Todd Monahan, big rebound. What could he do with it down low? Get rid of it. He does. Frankie Antonacci short. Giglio with a rebound, but we got a hold. Let's see if this goes against Giglio. It looked like it may have. It does. So Giglio was doing a great job boxing out, but just kind of wrapped up Todd Monahan with a $136, and he gets his 4th foul. So Giglio played hard-nosed, just battling defensively down there, but he picks up his 4th foul. Reed with the basketball. They trail by 5. Brandon Reed kicks it out. Antonacci looking to do something. Guarded over there by Davitt. Davitt right in his grill, reaches in. Antonacci up and down. They don't see it. And then Lucarelli comes up with the rebound. Thought that his foot came down. No call. 1:13 on the clock. 5-point advantage. Here is a gimme by Davitt and a 7-point lead. 39-32. Oh, we're going to set up for some drama here in the 4th. Don't see Old Forge running away with this one, or Riverside for that matter. These two just play awfully tight. We got a foul on the floor, and it goes against Di Gregorio. Five-team fouls. 7-point lead. Riverside inbound. 57.3 seconds to go. Rickard, double team, Monahan, rimmed out. Ball on the ground. They tie it up. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Old Forge basketball. J.J. Thomas getting a little animated over there, wanting his guys to listen.
Warning on the Old Forge bench.
So the officials give a little warning over to the Old Forge bench there. 50.1 seconds on the clock. (39-32). We're in quarter number 3. 41 seconds. If you're Old Forge, you dribble this thing out. You don't give Riverside a look at the bucket. In the meantime, if you're Riverside, you poke away. You got 3 team fouls. You get a little aggressive for 1. Maybe you get the 4th team foul heading into the 4th, but a possible steal and a chance to get a little closer would be nice. 20 seconds on the clock. Ricker getting in the grill there of Simone. That'll be Di Gregorio. Less than 10, 9 seconds. We're down to 7. Oh, nobody looking over in the corner. 3.2 seconds. Riverside, big possession here, 3.2 seconds. Brandon Reed, 2.3, half quarter, no, to the left. So 39-32, we're going to quarter number 4. John Mendola Show Network audio timeout. We'll hear the cheerleaders and be right back. Limited crowd getting into it here at Riverside. Quarter number 4, 7-point lead here for Old Forge. Can Riverside fight back here against the Blue Devils? It was Riverside who stole it at their den the first time around. Frankie Antonacci unable to connect. Lucarelli rips that rebound. Patient half-court offense here for Old Forge. Davitt back over to the other side. They get it to DiGregorio. Outside, bomb off the front of the rim. Ball kept alive, and Brandon Reed comes up with it on Simone's miss. Here is Antonacci. Michael Rickard trying to come off a couple of screens and run around. He's got Donovan all over him. Brandon Reed gets fouled. We got to travel. We got to travel coming the other way. So a fortunate call there for the Old Forge Blue Devils as there was a travel call. Lucarelli now with the basketball with 7:10 on the clock. Lucarelli with the basketball. Lucarelli, they're going to call a foul on Rickard on the floor.
Riverside's number 12, Michael Rickard, his third. Team fourth.
Lucarelli with the basketball, 6:58 on the clock. Mercado right in his grill. With Lucarelli going baseline. Lucarelli high off the glass, he scores. Dante Lucarelli. It's a huge 9-point advantage now. Riverside needs some instant offense. Monahan draws contact, will get the foul. Davitt. Todd will need to hit his free throws here. Paul Orzel, the official, goes over to say what happened. 4 team fouls. Riverside, 6 team fouls. Old Forge.
Team 6.
Free throw comes up short.
Chaco, number 23, checks in for the Blue Devils.
Joey Machaco, sophomore, is now in here for Old Forge. Monahan doesn't finish that. 6:30 on the clock. So tough sledding here for Riverside lately as the Blue Devils of Old Forge are in command here in the 4th. Simone with the basketball. Rickard will be called. What do we got here? Offensive. Got a legal screen. Old Forge bench not happy about it. 41-32. That goes against Aiden Davitt. 6:15 on the clock. Riverside's got a chip away here. Antonacci with the basketball. It's a wide open three look. He's going to drive in the middle. He kicks it out over to Michael Rickert. Rickert got Antonacci wide open tray. Frankie Antonacci score the three. 41-35, 5:54 on the clock. The Riverside fans getting into it here in limited capacity, led by their cheerleaders. That high off the glass shot doesn't go by Donovan, and Mercado comes up with a rebound. 5:35 on the clock. Brandon Reed, Frankie Antonacci, another three ball. Doesn't go, but Monahan clean up duty, and he gets totally hacked over there. That foul goes against 23. Machaco. 5:27 on the clock. Todd Monahan just missed two. He's got to relax a little bit here and breathe.
Back in the blue dog lineup, Dante.
Don't think too much, Todd. You'll get it, buddy. That's what his teammates are telling him right now. Times you just need a layup to get that confidence back, or a free throw. Todd Monahan hits that one. He missing four in a row. 41-36, 5-point deficit, 5:25 on the clock, fourth quarter. John Madola Show here on a Saturday afternoon matinee in Taylor, Pennsylvania. Two rivals, Old Forge, Riverside, going head to head. And a drive by there to score by number 22, Di Gregorio. 43-36, 5:05 on the clock here in the fourth. Monahan stopping. Can Monahan a poppin'? He does. Big bucket there by Todd Monahan. 43-38, 4:51 on the clock. As the drama builds here between Old Forge and Riverside, more people tuning in and watching this game this afternoon. And how about that rimmer there by Davitt? Got the circle to circle around in the hole. 45-38. Energy building without a full house. Cross Mercado, patient. Brandon Reed. Reed will drive. Brandon Reed. And we got a blocking foul by Davitt. So the official right there gets Davitt on the foul. That's another team foul here against Old Forge. Second foul against Davitt, 45-38.
Brandon Reed at the line will shoot two shots.
Rims out. Brandon Reed and the Riverside Vikes looking for some buckets. Any free ones they could get on that free throw line. Josh Aniska just looking on, saying, we won a lot of close games. Can we pull off another? This run right now, 6 points, looks like a lot with 4:17 to go. But this game has gone in cycles. Reached there by Rickert, no call. Michael Rickert knocks it out. Old Forge back with the basketball with 4:08 to go here on the John Madola Show Network. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. That goes out of bounds on Old Forge. It's going Riverside's way. Still hit the Riverside guy the latest. No matter if it hit the Riverside guy, it went off the Old Forge guy at the last possible second. That is the right call. .403 on the clock. We got that masked timeout coming up probably in the next minute or so. So Riverside will get a home-built timeout. Let's see if Michael Rickert can put the ball in his hands and get a score. Him and Brandon Reed. Reed will drive, and he gets fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line. 10th team foul couple of body checks. That'll do it. And that was hands there. 10 team fouls working against Old Forge. But for Riverside, free throw line finishes need to happen. Media timeout with 3:50 to go. Take that mask break. We'll take an audio timeout. Save the drama for your mama. The momentum of Riverside, could it carry over here? Down 6. Well, we're back. Having some fun here in Taylor, Pennsylvania at Riverside. 45-39 is the score. Riverside trails by 6. There's 3:50 on the clock. You've got Brandon Reed will head over to the free throw line. He's a senior. The drama for Riverside is they've won a lot of close games this year. And the first time these two played, it went the Vikings' way. Reed will get to the free throw line and take a deep breath there. He scores it.
Riverside's Brandon Reed at the line.
45-40. And he gets it. 45-41. The Vikings are down 4. And now it'll be Old Forge basketball. 2 seconds off the clock, 3:48 to go. 10 team fouls, Old Forge. 4 team fouls for Riverside. Full court pressure, wide open. Somebody was deep. It goes back over to Giglio's back into the ball game with his 4 fouls. Giglio at 6'3". He's a senior, experienced. Giglio with the basketball. Lucarelli off his knee. It's going to go the other way. Todd Monahan was right there, and tough break there for Lucarelli as it goes off his knee. Brandon Reed now with the basketball, 3-3-3 on the clock. Here in the fourth, cheerleaders trying to get the Viking fans into it. They pulled that first one out in overtime. Reminder, Brandon Reed jumper. Brandon Reed score it. Brandon Reed, ice in his veins, 45-43, 3:16 now. Rickert will get the body foul over here. 15 foul. We're live here at the John Madola Show Network on YouTube, on the Boxcast app, on Roku, on Apple TV, on Periscope, and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon. Tomorrow, Crestwood visits Pittston area. We'll have that exciting game for you tomorrow afternoon. 4:15 start tomorrow. Crestwood and Pittston area in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Giglio with the basketball. 2:51 on the clock. 2-point lead, Old Forge. Lucarelli back with the basketball. Monahan is guarding him. Todd Monahan's got a couple of points, but he plays tough defense. Lucarelli trying to dribble by there, and we got a timeout.
Blue Devils.
Old Forge. 2:40 on the clock. Full timeout coming your way as we take a quick audio timeout. We'll be right back here on the John Madola Show Network. Thanks again for joining us here this afternoon in Taylor. 45-43. Old Forge leads by 2. John Madola Show. You pick up a copy of our magazine At McCarthy Tire, Manuka Subaru, it's all we do. Want to thank our friends at Comets Law Athletic Republic, 2 locations in Busick and also a location in Dallas, and our 10 State Farm agents who are absolutely awesome. Frank Sorokatch in Tunkhannock, Garth Estat and Michael Griffin both in Dixon City. Fred Forte in Einan, Jen Rickey in Dunmore. Matt Daly in Kingston, Melissa Walter in the Back Mountain, Jeremy Baczynski in Drums at Pottsville. And Daryl Hubbard located in Mountaintop, and Noreen Thomas in Clark Summit. Blue Devils with the basketball, 2:33 on the clock. They lead by 2. Donovan near half court. Lucarelli now dribbles around. He's got Antonacci right there. And then Giglio was wide open behind Antonacci. They missed him. 2:17 on the clock. Riverside trying to apply the pressure right now. Antonacci. Giglio open again as Antonacci came up to try to stunt a little bit. 2:05 on the clock. Crowd getting into it. Viking guys on the bench getting into it. Ball loose. They switch it to the other side. Wide open. Giglio, Antonacci off of him. And it is off. Frankie Antonacci, 1:50 to go. Still a 2-point lead here for Old Forge. They throw it deep. Lucarelli like he throws a football. Dribble it around. Or a steal. Godleski's coming down. Godleski off the glass. It's a score. We're knotted up. 45 apiece with a $1.32 and counting on the steal for the Vikings of Riverside. Now you're hearing even more noise here in Taylor with these two. A Save the Drama for Your Mama affair on a Saturday afternoon. Lucarelli with the basketball. Look at the score. Dante Lucarelli, jumper, jumper, jumper. 47-45, Old Forge is up. Brandon Reed, Michael Rickard, right in his pocket. Donovan Garden, Michael Rickard. He's still got to move around. Reed with the basketball. Reed driving in. Todd Monahan rims out. Lucarelli comes up with the basketball. 46 seconds, plenty of time. Don't have to necessarily foul there. That was Lucarelli. Tries to go to Godleski. And Godleski had a foul. Lucarelli's got to be smart. Lucarelli's got to be real smart here. Giglio tries to settle him down.
His first. Team 6 on the team.
.5 seconds to go. Lucarelli will come over to inbound after all that. There's a lot of we're not sure what the heck is going on here. But that's what it comes down to. Godleski had to do the foul. Lucarelli has to know that they want to foul because they only have 6 team fouls at this point. Oh, Forge lost the basketball. Riverside basketball. Just slipped out of the hand there. 47-45 is the score. Old Forge in front. 34 seconds. Will Aniska call a timeout here to get a play set, or will he just run what he's got? Michael Rickard finds his way to the basketball, and he's open. Back over to Godleski now, Michael Rickard. Nobody wants the basketball. He wants the basketball. Michael Rickard in his hands. Oh, rims out. Antonacci with a rebound. Lucarelli. It's going to be bodies on the floor, and then Reed rips it out, heads into the first row, and Old Forge gets the basketball. 13.4 seconds to go. Old Forge calls a timeout. How about it?
Full timeout, Old Forge.
Here we go. Mike Gamery headed over to the table. They had the arrow going the other way. That's not until the ball gets inbounded. So now they will inbound. They lead by 2, Old Forge. Anything can happen here. And a foul by Todd Monahan. 7th-team foul. Everybody into this right now. Excited, sometimes a little overexcited. Hey, it's a rivalry, Old Forge and Riverside. There's exactly 12 seconds to go. 12 cuts of pizza, a tray of pizza on the line here. 47-45, Old Forge leads, and we'll take a timeout. All right, here we are. 47-45.
Next home Monday night as they host the Lady Chiefs of Lakeland. Lady Lake basketball here Monday night.
2-point lead. Old Forge on the free throw line. Simone to try to see if he can make it 3. 17 fouls for Riverside. And Riverside fight back to try to force overtime. Old Forge, the ball is in their hands to try to finish this thing out right now. Simone's free throw miss. That's Antonacci now with the basketball. 9 seconds on the clock. Brandon Reed with the basketball. Here come the double screens. They're going to kick it. Antonacci, score it! 2 seconds on the clock. Now 1. We're going to have a Viking lead, 48-47. How about that? Vikings. 1 second on the clock. Officials talking. I think it's closer to 2 seconds on the clock. Let's see what they say here as the official heads over to try to get the clock set. I think we're going to have about 2, 1.9. So 1.9 seconds on the clock with Riverside leading by 1. Crazy 101 somehow. The Riverside Vikings, the Cardiac Kids, love this drama. They lead 48-47. They are up 1. Lucarelli will inbound. Who will he get it to with 1.9 seconds to go? Who's going to catch this ball? Di Gregorio towards midcourt. It looks like Simone looking. Lucarelli looking to throw it. He does get it off. Gets it over, and the shot, he's out of bounds with 0.8 seconds to go. Old Forge will inbound, Riverside will inbound here as the Old Forge bench says, listen, don't foul. But we'll see what happens here at 48-47. Tough ball game here this afternoon. Credit Old Forge, credit Riverside. They're both playing their hearts out this afternoon here. 48-47. Well, here's the finish with 0.8 seconds to go. Riverside, you got to throw it front court, and that's what they do. Foul, buzzer, Riverside. What are they going to call here? Let's see. Let's see what the officials talk about. It might be 0.3 seconds on the clock with the foul. 0.3. Yep, it was 0.3. So Antonacci, Simone gets called on the foul.
Team 11. Riverside's Frankie
Antonacci on the free throw line, the sophomore.
2 shots.
He's got 2 shots coming here. He hit the game winner. Even if he clunks it, I think he'll be okay.
Joining the top with 23 checks back in the Blue Devil lineup, number 23.
Antonacci doesn't make it. He does. It falls in. 49-47. The runner, the bucket, no good. 50-47. The Vikings of Riverside victorious this afternoon against the Old Forge Blue Devils. Plenty of respect both ways. Heck of a job by Old Forge. Don't hang your heads, guys. You played tough from Old Forge. Riverside, they're just finding ways to win. 50-47, your final score. That will do it. John Mendola Show. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. Johnny, he only